I don't know for a fact if I've gotten to the awkward stage yet, or the ugly stage, or what people call it. I don't think I have, because I have literally loved every day. So I'm not really waiting for that day to come. I think when it comes, I'll be prepared. If it's already happened, then you know, we got through it and we didn't even notice. Hey guys, it's Cara, aka the Pretty Little Lawyer, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by, and if this is not your first time here, thank you for coming back. Today I'm getting into a very special video because it has officially been 6 months since I started my loc journey. So I'm going to get into all the phases and stages that I've gone through so far, what I think about my locs, what I've been doing to maintain them, and what I plan to do going forward. If you are not familiar with my loc journey, or this is your first time ever being to my channel, I will include somewhere up here the video from the first week when I had my locs. So like I said, it's been officially 6 months from the posting of this video. So I'm filming it a few days ahead of schedule, but the day I post this video, which will be Sunday, August 7th, it will officially be 6 months to the day. As to difficulties or things that I've run into in maintaining my locs, my number one thing is keeping my head wrapped up. So I watched a ton of YouTube videos before I started my loc journey. Everyone said that was the most important thing to do, to keep lint out of your hair. So I really love my locs. I love how they look. I want to wear them out all the time, and it depresses me that when I'm in the house I have to keep my head wrapped up, because I do like take a nap. So, and it's not really a predictable thing. Like if I feel tired, I'm gonna lay down. So I really do keep my hair tied typically when I'm working, because at any moment I could be like, you know what, time for my lunchtime nap, time for a little snooze after work, like time for a quick little post gym shower nap. Like I take naps, so it makes me sad that I have to keep my hair wrapped up. But I haven't really had a whole lot of lint. I haven't really had a whole lot of problems with my locs at all. So I know it's very early in my journey, but I think we're doing good. I just got a retwist last Friday, but before I went, what is up with this top, y'all? What's it doing? Anyway. Before I went and got the retwist, I did like a 360 of what my locs look like right before I get a retwist, and I'll do a 360 of what they look like after a relatively fresh retwist. It's been a couple of days, but it's, I mean, you can see the parts, honey. So as you can see, my locs are starting to form. It's been a journey. I didn't really have any unraveling or anything like that. I started with the 2-strand twist method, so my hair pretty much stayed in its formation, in its like starter locs the whole time. I didn't really have to retwist anything. I do get like severe flyaways, but I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do, but I just wrap them back around. So that's what we're doing here. As it pertains to loc maintenance, what I've been doing is getting a retwist every 3 to 4 weeks. Typically I go every 4 weeks, but I took a vacation to San Juan. I'll link the vlog in here somewhere, a couple of months ago, and I noticed that when I did like a lot of heavy water activities, I had a little more frizz than I was comfortable with. Nothing terrible, nothing where I didn't feel comfortable going out, but if you saw my video, you know my why is the aesthetic. And so I feel more comfortable if I'm doing a vacation or swimming a lot or anything like that with getting my retwist every 3 weeks, but I haven't been doing a whole lot of that recently, so I've been getting my retwist every 4 weeks. As far as day to day, I my hair gets wet in the shower. I don't wear a shower cap, so the back of my head, like I said, has been locking a lot faster just because it gets wet in the shower. But then 3 to 4 times a week, so not every day, but almost every day, I spray it down with West Indy Ray. She's one of my lock inspos. I watch her just for lock hair. I don't necessarily want my locks to look like hers, but I love that she is all about the individuality of your journey. And so I follow her for kind of tips on maintenance, and I use her lock tonic and I love it. First of all, it smells delicious, and I just think it does wonders to hydrate my hair. So I'll include a link to her video on how to make that down below. So I've been using that about every 3 to 4 days, and then when I can run my fingers through my locks without coming away with any type of oil on my fingers, then I will put oil in my hair. So I don't want to oversaturate my hair with oil, but when I don't see it on my hand is when I will go back in with an oil. So my loctician provides me with the oil. I couldn't tell you which oils are in it. I also use Canvas Girl Beauty for around my edges, just to make sure that I'm not having any breakage around my edges. I swear by that oil. I will link that down below. I was using that even when I was a loose natural, especially when I would get protective styles, braids, all of that. I would use that to protect my edges. So I will include that in the description box below as well. So that's pretty much it. I don't do a whole lot else. I can't actually even tell you anything else that I do. So this has been one of the easiest hairstyles that I've ever had. The maintenance is next to nothing. I just make sure that my hair stays hydrated, and that's really it. I do get professional retwists. I haven't gotten to the point where I'm comfortable doing my own retwists, but I'm planning around the year or 18-month mark to start learning how to do that on my own. So I'm gonna start watching YouTube videos and practicing, but I won't be doing it myself, definitely before the year mark and possibly before the 18-month mark. All right, so for styling, I typically wear my hair down and parted on the right. So I tried the middle part, I tried the Gen Z thing, it did not work for me. You guys took a poll on my Instagram and you said absolutely not. Stick with your side part. You are over 30 and the middle part is just not doing anything for your face. And I agree with you. So I do a side part. Sometimes I do a half up, half down. That's usually later when I'm closer to needing a retwist or when I'm doing like a cute little video or whatever. But recently I got my hair into space buns. It was half up, half down space buns, but we're almost there. So that was one of the reasons I got locks. I was like, oh, I think space buns are so cute. And like the fact that I was able to pull that off on my own hair, like, you couldn't tell me nothing that day. You couldn't tell me anything that day. So I haven't really experimented with a whole lot of styles. When I was in Puerto Rico, I wore about 3 or 4 different styles. So that was the only time that I tried, you know, really different hairstyles with my hair, because I don't want to put too much stress on my locks. I'm still kind of nervous about keeping them up too long or pinning them or anything like that, because I don't want any kind of indentations that are going to take several weeks to reform. So I haven't really been manipulating them a whole lot, but I'll include like some photos of some of the cute styles that I've done over the past 6 months. But typically, if you see me day to day, you follow me on Instagram, in my stories, you know, it's a side part, honey, for me. All right, and so lastly, I want to talk about the stages that I've gone through. So I started my locks in February. Like I said, it's been 6 months. I did have some early, I think I felt it was early budding in April, I started to have budding, and now I'm having like some full-on formation here. So I think probably around 9 months to a year, I will have, you know, what actually look like locks. So now when I'm out and about in the streets, like if people say I like your hair, some people will say I like your locks. Whereas early on, like they didn't really know, they couldn't tell. They were like, oh, your twists are cute. And so the first time somebody said to me, I like your locks, I was like, oh my God, like it's happening, it's happening. So, I mean, I feel like I have locks now. I think these are baby locks. I think we've moved past starter locks and we're in the baby lock phase, and I mean, I love it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you're thinking about starting your journey, you know, take the leap, do it. It's, like I said, one of the easiest styles I've had to maintain. It makes me feel done every day. I never feel like my hair isn't done. Even when I'm like 2 days ahead of a retwist, I never feel like, oh my God, what am I gonna do with my hair, right? So that's a plus. But you know, everybody's journey is individual, and I just wanna give you the encouragement. If you're thinking about it, it is great. My mom is thinking about it, y'all. We'll see. My brother has started his locks, so we're about to be a locked family, okay? And my hair budget, even though I get my hair done every 4 weeks, has significantly decreased because I'm not paying for braids, I'm not paying for products, I'm not buying hair randomly on Amazon to put in crochet braids, I'm not paying $180 for boho locks. Like, because you know, if you knew me pre-locks, you knew I was changing my hair like every 2 weeks. So my budget for hair has significantly decreased, and I stand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're thinking about starting your lock journey, I hope this was helpful and will encourage you to do so. And I'm gonna hit that 360 so y'all can see what we're working with right now. And I think I'll put like a side-by-side. I think I did something like that in the beginning. I know I didn't do a full 360, but I think I did like pictures from the side. So I'll try to include that side-by-side, but we'll see. All right, so let's take it down. Still one of my favorite things to do. All right. So, like I said, typically I wear my part to the side. All right. So this is them from the front. Alright guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like more lock content, I know this is only the second video I posted about my locks in 6 months. Let me know down in the comments, and I will try to make more videos about more informational videos, more styling videos. Just let me know what you want in the comments, and you know, I'll deliver. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you as a subscriber to this channel. And if you are already subscribed, I will see you next week on Sunday at 5.